We all love those anime series where the main character is just way too overpowered, allowing them to take people out with just one single punch. Characters that can even fly and/or become gods themselves, seemingly out of nowhere. Today I'll be bringing you 5 anime where the main character is stronger than a god. So without further ado, let's get on to the video.
Got that.
Number 5 problem children are coming from another world, aren't they? Azeoi Sakamaki, Asuka Kuru, and Yu Kasakabe are extraordinary teenagers who are blessed with psychic powers, but completely fed up with their disproportionately mundane lives, until, unexpectedly, each of them receives a strange envelope containing an invitation to a mysterious place known as Little Garden. Inexplicably dropped into a vast new world, the trio is greeted by Kurosagi, who explains that they have been given a once-in-a-lifetime chance to participate in special high-stakes games using their abilities. In order to take part, however, they must first join a community. Learning that Kurosagi's community No Names has lost its official status and bountiful land due to their defeat at the hands of a demon lord, the group sets off to help reclaim their new home's dignity, eager to protect its residents and explore the excitement that Little Garden has to offer. Number 4 Kaze no Stigma. Kazuma Yagami is a user of Fujitsu, the ability to control the wind. He returns to his old home, the noble Kanagi household, after being banished 4 years ago for his inability to control fire and his subsequent defeat in a duel, at the hands of his younger cousin, Ayano Kanagi. Returning after such a brutal exile already gives rise to many conflicts, but to make matters worse, several Kanagi family members have recently been murdered with Fujitsu. This leads the Kanagi family, including the hot-headed Ayano, to suspect Kazuma as the culprit. Now, Kazuma must not only clear his name, but also aid the family he shares a mutual hatred with, in order to discover the true identity of the killer. Number 3 The Silver Guardian. High school student and gamer Suijin Riku attends the prestigious Shinryu Private Academy, a school for the elite and the children of the wealthy. But rich or wealthy are not words that describe Suijin. In fact, he is dirt poor and must work many part-time jobs to pay for his tuition. During one such job, he dives into a pool to save his pet cat, fully aware that he cannot swim. Luckily, he is saved by Rei Riku, the beautiful and popular daughter of a game developer, and he falls in love with her. He is also drawn to another girl, a new friend he meets in Dungeon Century, his favorite online RPG. But when the game is scheduled to shut down, he knows his adventures with her will soon end. However, the day after the game is shut down, he finds out that Rei and the online girl are one and the same. Soon after, Rei gives Suijin a new game meant to replace Dungeon Century, a tomb raiding game called Grave Buster. But when Rei is suddenly kidnapped, Suijin is pulled inside Grave Buster to save her. Number 2 The God of High School. The God of High School tournament has begun, seeking out the greatest fighter among Korean high school students. All martial arts styles, weapons, means, and methods of attaining victory are permitted. The prize? One wish for anything desired by the winner. Taekwondo expert Jean Mori is invited to participate in the competition. There he befriends karate specialist Han Dae-wai and swordswoman Yumira, who both have entered for their own personal reasons. Mori knows that no opponent will be the same and that the matches will be the most ruthless he has ever fought in his life. But instead of being worried, this prospect excites him beyond belief. A secret lies beneath the facade of a transparent test of combat prowess the tournament claims to be, one that has Korean political candidate Park Moo-jin watching every fight with expectant, hungry eyes. Mori, Dae-wai, and Mira are about to discover what it really means to become the god of high school. Number 1 Campione. The gods of the world are not myths or legends. They exist, unbeknownst to humans, fighting their battles and laying waste to land and life. People perceive the fights of such heretic gods as inexplicable natural disasters they cannot escape. 16-year-old high school student Gado Kusanagi travels to Italy, at the request of his grandfather to return a particular tablet to an acquaintance for safekeeping. Gado does not expect to get drawn into a battle between two heretic gods alongside Erica Blendelli, a self-proclaimed witch fighting to protect people. Fortunately, he manages to defeat the god of war in mortal combat and becomes a Campione, or god slayer, whose duty is to fight heretic gods to save humanity. Gado's new status as a Campione attracts a bevy of gods who wish to challenge him and a band of devout followers, mostly women, who are willing to aid him in his battles. Campione follows Gado as he tackles dueling deities in a conflict between heaven and earth.
I'm waiting for the rain. I'm bracing for the thunder. I tweak the wooden sway in the wind.